Of course, following the finale of ReZero, we get the finale of ReZero Break Time for Season 3. And what a cute way to end this entire series of shorts. We've been doing a lot of storytelling around Petra, Ram, Otto, and Roswaal. And it felt like this kind of at least finalized Petra's story. It seems like she's won over Roswaal, and it seems like Roswaal has sort of won over her. And I think it's really kind of just sharing a vulnerability and at the same time, yes, kind of trying to counter that vulnerability. There was like a nice little kind of come together the two of them have. I don't think Petra likes him overall still. Obviously not because of everything that happened with Emilia, but it does seem like they've come to an understanding at least. But a cute little finale episode opening up with Diaz giving Petra some food. I kind of wondered if this little segment was before what happened at the meeting, because it does seem like her attitude has changed a lot, and that cut to the carriage later on seemed like she was upset with Roswaal. And then she does something nice for him. But anyways, yes, gets the food, and then eventually Roswaal walks up and says, yeah, you seem like you're enjoying it. Doesn't seem like you're enjoying it? Yeah, that's because I can't taste this stuff at all. Odd, odd reveal around Roswaal this entire time. Okay, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense why Ram likes Roswaal so much. I mean, there's that whole backstory stuff with Roswaal and Ram. But yeah, there's a side of me that almost thinks that Ram likes Roswaal because he's the only one that can stomach her food. Yes, for those that forget, Ram's not a great chef. Like, she's apparently, like, she's like subpar at cooking. But that makes sense as to Roswaal always seemingly enjoying Ram's food. And apparently she never knew that he can't taste the food. So even if Ram was making horrible food and Ram's over here like, sister, that's amazing. Yeah, sure. She's like, yeah, you totally don't like it. And then Rosewall's just lapping it up. So that's why Ram likes him even more, is because he can actually stomach her food. But anyways, yeah, like a big massive reveal to at least Petra anyways, that he can't taste anything. I'm kind of curious if there is some sort of story reason for that, because he says that he lost his sense of taste a long time ago. Something happened a long time ago that did that. I don't know if it has anything to do with what happened to Echidna and all that stuff in the past that we've seen, or if it's something even previously to that. I don't know. There might be a story reason for it. Maybe it's in the light novel at some point. But yeah, he admits that he's not told Ram or Frederica. They don't seem to have noticed at all. And apparently he's telling Petra for the sake of her knowing some sort of weakness of his. Which again, this is kind of a cool thing that seems like it's trying to build a trust between the two of them. That he's acknowledging that she does something nice for the party, you know, probably talking all the people into supporting it in some way without him having to command them. And so right here, he's sort of giving her something, giving her some sort of sign that he has a weakness, just again, to kind of build that trust between them. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Oh my gosh, I'm going to reveal a big like weakness that I have. If you attack me at night, my shields are down and you can kill me. No, it's literally, I can't taste things. Again, a vulnerability thing. It's cute in the end, but again, it cuts forward to this whole situation where they're on the carriage, and it seems like, again, Petra is not happy with Roswaal. And then at some point, yes, Frederica asking about what she has. She recalls that Diaz gave her some special food that Roswaal like. That, yes, you were really honest about my food, and so let me do something for you. Here, give this to him. He'll like it. And sure enough, Petra gives it to him, and he likes it. And it seems like it's all about the idea of, because he can't taste it, obviously he can smell still, and he can still, you know, feel things. So it's kind of hitting those other senses. If I can't hit your taste, I'll hit your sense of feeling and your sense of smell. And that's what he ends up enjoying it. I thought it was going to end up being like some kind of special ingredient that's in there that actually activates his taste buds or something. But no, it's just kind of getting around that whole thing. And again, she ends up giving him the rest of it, which again was really, really cute. Again, kind of showing the two of them kind of coming together at some point. So we'll see if that kind of, you know, brings to fruition later on. It at least shows the two of them are not like super combative. So it's a cute, again, closure to everything that we've had up until this point. In which, again, with the whole thing with Ram and Otto, it feels like we got kind of a closure there, that Ram has some kind of respect for Otto. Otto has a respect for what she's doing. They understand each other. They're working together. And now here with Petra. So cool little shorts. Again, I like these shorts because it is giving a lot more character to, obviously we're not going to cut scenes over to there to show how the Roswaal estate's going while all this crazy battling's happening. So it at least fills in those gaps. But really cool little segment there. I did find some cool stuff online after I finished the last episode impression that I want to talk about, which is Kobayashi Yusuke, who of course is the voice of Subaru. He put out a message saying, did you think you'd have to wait for another 4 years? We don't want to make you wait. With that being said, the 4th-season production has been decided, so I thought that was a cool little message by him. There are nostalgic characters. Subaru isn't wearing a tracksuit. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Get rid of this stinking tracksuit. Thank you. Thank you. I forgot to mention that in my last video. Thank you for getting rid of the stupid tracksuit. He finally has something different. I was too focused on Emilia having the new Anastasia looking outfit that's all nice and grabby around the skin and the thighs. But no, I am happy that Subaru is getting a new outfit as well. That's freaking fantastic. There are former enemies. Julius has a fleeting expression, and just the teaser visual alone invokes so many emotions. What kind of scenery will the next season show us? Please look forward to broadcast. I'm assuming a desert. It looks like they're in some kind of western, so I'm guessing very desert and western. But yeah, I agree with him. Some former enemies. That's a question mark. I mean, who haven't we seen in a long time that would have been a former enemy? I mean, everybody that was kind of involved before has been involved now, so I'm not sure exactly who he's talking about there. Again, we've technically had, Elsa haunting Garf, but who outside of that is the question mark? I think we pretty much had everybody present again. I mean, all the witches technically have kind of been left behind, but again, we're facing all the current threats right now. Unless we're talking about Pandora, that could be, I don't know. We'll see. And yeah, I do agree. Julius's fleeting expression, and again, that's going to be a lot to the fact that everybody's forgotten him. He might have finally connected what's going on with his brother and him being consumed by the Archbishop of Gluttony. That could be a lot to do with his expression there. Rei Takahashi also made a comment. Again, she's a voice of Emilia. Says ReZero, which has continued until the third season, is actually the first time we've been able to announce a sequel immediately after the anime broadcast. For once, I do appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much for that. I think the impact of the final episode is quite significant. But first, let's rejoice at this announcement as a reward. Victory! Everyone, please keep the ReZero fever alive, and please don't forget about him. Who, Julius? Julius? Please look forward to it. Actually, Rem. We're still worried about Rem. Thank you so much for continued support of ReZero. Really cool little message there. I want to get that in here, but anyhow, that's it for season 3 of Break Time and the anime itself, the original anime. Hope you guys enjoyed my impressions of both of them. Thank you guys so much for checking out weekly for that. But again, as always, I have the actual subtitled version of ReZero Break Time up on my Twitter account, which is x.com/TakuSpirited. As always, greatly appreciate your guys' support. If you guys want to support the channel more, I have links in the description below. Greatly appreciate it. But until next time, y'all take care.